still content to being an also-ran behind Tucker Carlson, the champion of being the sworn enemy of lying, pomposity, smugness, and groupthink. This is Mel McGinnis with a Sophie Scholl Monologue, and I should say a special edition, because you're going to be hearing something that relates to her. Inserting himself into the day of worship of the resurrection of Jesus Christ, President Biden issued a proclamation for the Transgender Day of Visibility. Oh, the same was true for Catholic Kathy Hochul. At least Joe Biden managed to mention the resurrection of Christ, whereas Kathy Hochul simply called Easter a time for collecting eggs and being nice to one another. Makes you wonder what's more important to them, their faith or their politics. And if you depreciate the day commemorating Jesus' resurrection for eggs, then why not just call Easter Egg Visibility Day? Couldn't Biden and Hochul, given March 31st a rest regarding the gender confused, while recognizing the true meaning of the resurrection of Christ? I mean, think about it. Besides March 31st, April 16th is National Transgender HIV Testing Day. May 17th is the International Day Against Homophobia, Transphobia, and Biphobia. October 19th is National LGBTQ Center Awareness Day. In November, there's not only a Transgender Parent Day, but also a Transgender Awareness Week. Not to mention an entire month of June dedicated to LGBTQ. It looks like they're in a visibility contest with Taylor Swift. Without being labeled a transphobe, can anyone simply ask how much more visibility do they need? For us being told about how marginalized they are, their recognition by government, corporations, Hollywood, academia, liberal religion, and media is off the charts. Even the Cartoon Network couldn't pass up calling March 31st Transgender Day of Visibility without a word about Easter. Every person is an image bearer of God, deserving respect and hospitality. But when Joe Biden said that transgenderism bears the image of God, how can gender-confused persons be made in the wrong body? The problem is not the body, but the fallen mind. Without being called a bigot, is anyone in the spirit of love allowed to gently say that transgenderism pushes gender-confused people deeper into mental illness? Not according to the Cartoon Network. Any dissenting opinion to transgender ideology is hate in their leftist totalitarian worldview. True Catholics, like Seth Gruber, who leads the American version of the White Rose Resistance, decodes and dismantles Biden and Hochul's game of identity politics, discerning greater matters of truth at play. He writes, Easter is the complete and utter repudiation of the religion of trans, the religion of Gnosticism. Trans Gnostics say, I am not my body, or I was born in the wrong body, meaning their physical body is not their real identity. They believe the real person is trapped in the physical vessel of a body. But Easter says the physical world matters. He goes on to write, the God who created the physical descends into his creation, takes on flesh, a physical body, is killed, rises physically in a perfected state. And yet, he still has the holes in his hands, as if to say, we are both body and soul in a strange yet beautiful union. Easter scares the false priests of the rainbow cult of progressivism because it inverts and flips upside down their entire religion in 3 words. He is risen. One day, the church will wake up and realize that the culture war is just a proxy war for the far deeper spiritual war. To Seth Gruber, who knows all about Sophie Scholl, in being the leader of America's version of the White Rose Resistance, I say, that'll preach for Protestants too. Well, unlike Tony Kornheiser of Pardon the Interruption, I cannot promise you I'll do better the next time, and maybe the next time too. Unlike Tony Kornheiser, I will wave the flag of sackcloth for humility. See you next time.